I'm Lionel Roban, owner of Roban's Restaurant here in Henderson, Louisiana. We've been open here for 36 years, since March 15th of 1974. Started the restaurant here in 1974 with my father, serving all the traditional Cajun dishes, crawfish etouffee, frog leg etouffee, seafood gumbo, and believe it or not, 36 years later, I'm still serving the same identical menu that I started in 1974. We've not added nor subtracted one dish on our menu. All of our recipes are original recipes from this area. Of course, we've worked on them for now 36 years. We've tweaked them a little bit. My wife has perfected all the recipes, but we still serve the identical menu we've served here in 36 years. Our seafood is all local. Catfish comes here from Guidry's Catfish here in Henderson. Crab meat we get from New Iberia at C&T Seafood. Crawfish are all local. We use from here in Henderson and Bonanza Crawfish. And all of the waters that we're getting our seafood from was not affected with the oil. Well, for many years I've been Tabasco's hospitality chef, which means that I do a lot of parties for them. We do all their hospitality work, and they contacted me to do a product. I've had the crawfish etouffee and all these unique canned products now for 36 years. And Tabasco decided to do a joint venture with us to do a crawfish etouffee spiced with the Tabasco sauce. So we have two items at present: Tabasco crawfish etouffee and Tabasco seafood gumbo. Cooking with Tabasco is important because Tabasco is a unique flavor. It's an aged pepper sauce. It has its own character, and it lends well to all of our Cajun cooking. And a couple of dashes of Tabasco can adjust whatever heat level that you'd like. The canning business happened kind of by accident. I was skiing in Colorado, wanted to ship friends some of our local product. So, of course, I put them in a jar, froze them, and sent them to them. Well, unfortunately, they got the jars, but they were crushed. So I decided to go to a local cannery and can the seafood and then freeze it, just as a container. I knew the can wouldn't break. And not knowing that I had the proper lacquer, everything worked out fine, and I'm still doing it today. I've always had a problem with people thinking about a can and a freezer. I first canned the product, which I put in cooking hot, draws a natural vacuum. Then I put it in cold water and then freeze it. If you can just think of the can as a container and not as a canned product, because it's not a canned product, it is a frozen product. The can is just a container. It would taste exactly like we do it here in Henderson. Crawfish etouffee or any one of the gumbos will be exactly the way we serve it here in the restaurant. We will never do any quality less than we do in our restaurant in these cans. While Louisiana seafood will always be quality, it has always been a way to come back since Louisiana Purchase. Of every disaster we've ever had, wild seafood has always come back natural. And crawfish is freshwater, which has never received any oil from the Gulf. All of the waters that the crawfish were fished in never had oil. The primary ingredient in Cajun and Creole cooking is wild-caught Louisiana seafood. And we just have to show the world that Louisiana wild-caught seafood is the most tested seafood in the world. And it is safe, we're eating it, and it's wonderful.